Today, we're going to rank every new skin in the Kilowatt case, which was released with the newest Counter-Strike 2 update. There's a lot of cool skins in here featuring a Zeus skin and a new knife. We're going to cover every single one of them, and we're going to rank them based on how we think that they look overall. I don't care what rarity they are. We're going to rank them on beauty just in general. So blues, it's a little unfortunate for them, but let's see if anything surprises us. But first, I do have a message from the best CS2 skin trading site out there. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. With it being the holiday season, there is no better gift to give yourself than a new CS2 inventory. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code CoJo. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. All right, so let's look at the dualies first. We're going to pull them up here. I think that these are just kind of mid. There could be worse, could be better. Overall, there's just not much going on with the dual Berettas, so I think that these are just going to land in C tier. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just like mid, you know what I mean? Moving on to the Nova, I do kind of like the wooden pattern and the way it's looking. I think that's it's an improvement overall. So, you know, I think that it definitely is better than the dualies. I don't know if it goes in the B tier. Again, it's just another blue. It's not very valuable. It's not the best looking, but it's solid, you know, overall. Now the Tech 9, maybe I'm missing something, but there's just not much going on here for me, and I don't really think that like it's crazy good looking. I think that this is a D tier skin, but we have to have some of those in order to, you know, make the case exciting. Like you got to have some bad skins. They're all good, but you know what I mean. I don't want to get any heat for that. The UMP 45 motorized, I think this looks so cool, and I'm very excited to see what that looks like in game. For me, this has to be a B tier skin. Very solid, very simple, but at the same time, lots of detail going on, lots of good stuff. Very good for a blue. I honestly think that could be a higher tier than blue. Let's move on to the XM. Now this, I'm not impressed with at all. I don't think it's exciting. There's not much really going on. I'm kind of disappointed in it. I love the XM, and I think that it would have been fun to have a nice, exciting skin. So I'm going to have to put that in D tier. It is above the Tech 9, though. Moving on to the SSG Desastre. I don't know. Kind of boring. Again, I was hoping for a better skin for the SSG. I get it's a blue, so like, you know, it's not supposed to be super exciting, but overall, I'm just pretty disappointed with that. It goes in D tier for me. Mac 10 time now, the Mac 10 light box. Unless there's some crazy effects or something that happen in game, I really don't see the beauty in this skin either. It is very simplistic, but I don't know. To me, I just get like a cheap plastic feel to it. I do think it's better than some of the other ones. It has a nicer little color and pattern to me, but overall, it just goes in the D tier. We put a lot of stuff in the D tier. I feel bad. But like I said, it doesn't matter. Like all these are still good skins, and I understand why they're in the case, so don't get offended if you're one of the creators of them. Now, moving on to the solid off analog input. Now, I kind of like it. I think it's decent. This is definitely a step up, and it is a purple. It's very simple. I do like the feel to it. It's like arcadey, kind of, you know what I mean? Like it's like an arcade. I do think it's kind of cool. I actually will put it below the UMP, though. I do think the UMP is kind of cooler with the motorized feel to it. But moving on to the MP7 Just Smile, I think this skin is sick. I do love like dystopian and like stuff like that. So anything like with that kind of feel or pattern, like graffiti, is always something I enjoy. I love how it's kind of like tie-dye-ish, and I think overall it's just a very beautiful skin. Does it deserve A tier though? I don't know. I think there's some crazy things in this case, so I think it's a high B tier skin overall. Now this skin, the 5.7 hybrid, it just kind of disappoints me unless I'm missing something, which I might be. It's just very disappointing to me, and it's, you know, not the craziest skin. I think that this honestly should have been a blue skin, to be honest, and maybe the UMP should have been purple. So overall, you know, it's not horrible, but I don't see much going on, and honestly, I think it's even lower than the dualies. Even the dualies had some color. I think it's just a boring skin for the rarity that it has. Now, the M4A4 Edgelord. Now, this I want to give a high rating just because of the name. But overall, again, it's just kind of a boring M4 skin. Like, There's a little bit of detail going on, but for it being an M4, I'm actually really disappointed because there could have been some really cool opportunity with that. So overall, I'm pretty disappointed. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's not the worst, but it's kind of just it's too simple for me. I do like crazy cool designs. Moving on to the Glock 18 Block 18. Now another great name. This skin I think is very unique and very cool. I love seeing stuff like this, and I want to see what it actually looks like in game when I'm holding it and moving around with it. So overall, I think this is actually a really solid skin, and I'm gonna put this in the low A tier. I do think it's very creative, and I love that. I love that so much. Now, speaking of something that I absolutely love is Zeus skins. Now, I do think that there will be better skins than this in the future, but overall, for the hype, for the amazingness, the gold accents, just everything about this, I love it. I think it's so cool, and I'm very excited to see Zeus skins like this inside of the game. So because of that hype, I have to put it in A tier. I think it's really cool, very good looking skin, well done. I'm excited to see more skins like that in the future. USPS Jawbreaker, a beautiful skin. It reminds me of the Hyper Beast. I think it's very creative, very cool. For being a pink, it's a very solid pickup. Maybe I'll actually use this skin when it goes down in price. Right now it's pretty expensive. But yeah, well done, guys. Like, well done. I think that they did a good job making this. For me, it is above the Glock, but it's not past the Zeus, in my opinion. Now, for the M4A1S Black Lotus, I'm not the biggest fan of the Lotus skins, but I still do think that it looks incredible. Very cool skin. Very, it's the Black Lotus. It's not surprising because we've already seen it, but it is really nice to see it on the A1S and actually be able to have that inside of the game. So, for me, this is a little controversial. It's a great skin, but for me, it doesn't excite me and doesn't scream at me. I know it seems crazy to put the Glock above it, but for me, it's just B tier. Still well done, great job, but that's just how I feel about it. Now, the Op Chrome Cannon. This. Give me my credit card. Give me it. I need to buy this right now. $805, bro. Are you serious? Oh my, these prices are insane, but it is so worth it because this is like the coolest skin in the whole collection to me. It's literally like amazing. When you see it in game, maybe we can inspect it in game real quick. Look at that. It has this like chrome effect. Oh, that's so beautiful. Like guys, like this is literally like the coolest skin I think I've seen. And I'm an opper, so I love it. So that's got to be a 10 out of 10 for me. Uh, we've got the AK porcelain, AK inheritance. I just call it the porcelain because it looks like a porcelain vase, but overall, such a cool skin. Very unique, very neat. Love it. It's such a great feel. It would be the best skin in here for me if the op wasn't in. So another S tier. The reds in this case are 10 out of 10s, literally. Beautiful, great, and overall just perfect. Now, this new knife, I think it's pretty garbage, to be honest with you guys. I don't really like it as much. And honestly, I think it's just like a Navajo knife and a huntsman mixed together. The only thing that saves it is the animations are kind of cool because it would be a D tier if it wasn't for the animations. But because the animations are kind of sick, I would put it in the C tier as far as new knives and how cool I think it is and beautiful. But let me know what you guys think down below. Give me your list. I'm very excited to see them. I appreciate every single one of you for watching this video. Go ahead and check out the other tier lists I've done on this channel and my videos covering the update. I'll put 2 videos up on the screen right here that you can click. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you later. Peace out.